Alrighty, got my tablet figured out so my electronics is working again. Alright, here we go with the morning weather forecast.
That cold front stretching in the southwest and northeast in the middle of the nation, it's there, and it's just going to be gaining potential. We'll have multiple concerns over the next few days. Let's talk about severe first. Right now, there is a slight risk of severe storms, basically from Dallas to Oklahoma City. Large hail, damaging winds, tornadic activity is all possible. Most likely not until very late this afternoon into tonight, and then the cold front crosses the Mississippi into the southeast United States for the day tomorrow, lingering early into Friday morning. Dropping potential of scattered severe weather as well. We got a lot of colors going on. Wind advisories for areas of the Ohio, Tennessee River Valleys, all of Indiana underneath the wind advisory. Flood watches in the green near St. Louis and upstate New York. Heavy 1 to 2 inch rainfall reports on top of frozen ground. That'll be a concern. And areas in the south central U.S. Red flag warnings for up to critical wildfire threats. So Texas, the western side, dry and windy. On the eastern side, watching for storm. This big trough of low pressure digging over the eastern Pacific as I speak, so the potentials are already forming up. Meanwhile, we're talking like rain and snow. The Intermountain West, like, hey, what about us? It's already been snowing for quite a while. Cities like Helena, Montana, 2 to 4 inches of snow today. Denver, winter storm warning is out. We could be in for 4 to 8 inches of snow the next couple of days for Denver, with up to a foot in the foothills. And snow and freezing rain concerns will be out there as another push of energy overnight tonight into Thursday works through the central United States. So there'll be big concerns with that as well.
Alrighty, so there you go, and I'll put a link in for that one. And you can see what he was talking about, the different colorations and stuff across the center of the states here. But yeah, we've got winter weather advisory up here in Montana. Accumulations of up to 4 inches, 1 to 2 inches at lower elevations, and that's through 5 p.m. this afternoon on this Wednesday. And it's going to be stretching all the way down, like you were saying, through Wyoming. Snow is expected this afternoon and this evening along the I-25 corridor. I'm sure I-80, can't leave that one out. I'm sure it's going to get hit with at least some of it. 4 to 8 inches possible, 6 to 12 in the inches in the foothills. So snowy Oming is going to live up to its name. And that's going to be stretching all the way over here. Let's say now that's western Kansas, eastern Colorado. What does this one say? Narrow band of moderate snowfall tonight. Snowfalls could leave a few inches. So then dropping down here into Texas and Oklahoma area, red flag warning, wind advisory that he was talking about, along with a winter storm watch up here in Kansas as we tool our way north and east. Accumulations 4 to 7 inches, light glaze of ice possible. Wind gusts as high as 35 miles an hour, so it looks like that stretch north of the I-44 corridor is going to be catching that. All the way up here into Missouri and Illinois. Oh, it's a flood watch down here along the I-44 corridor. And the wind advisory he was talking about that's showing up here. We'll zoom in a little bit. It'll be catching, basically Mississippi from just south of I-20 east over to the Georgia-Alabama state line, and then north up here into Kentucky, up as far as Cincinnati, Ohio. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun day for you guys out there on the roads today. Flood watch and wind advisory there. And the wind advisory is stretching all the way up to Cleveland. And there's a flood watch and wind advisory there by Erie, Pennsylvania. And that's a flood watch up into upstate New York, and Vermont doesn't look like it covers any of New Hampshire. I guess it's going to be warming up, so the snow's going to be melting off, so that's why it looks like you're going to be catching that. And the wind advisory also stretches up into Michigan, the lower half of the mitt there. And drift up towards Fargo, see what's going on up there. Wind chill advisory. Oh no, winter storm watch. Yes, we got to have one of those. Wind chills as low as 35 below zero. Winds could get as high as 60 miles an hour. Snow accumulations of up to an inch, which makes great conditions for whiteout conditions and stuff there. So, yeah, if you've never driven in that, you're in for a treat. You can't see crap when the wind gusts up and it blows the snow around. So, trust me, I know I've done that a whole crap load of times up there because we were based out of Fargo. But anyway, so see they got a little bit of snow up there going across the Great Falls area. Oh, and Missoula's catching a little bit of a dusting there as well. So haven't seen much going on over here in Washington. We're going to switch over to the road app here and see what that has in store for y'all on this Wednesday morning. Once it loads, there we go. Now it's looking pretty good today. Don't see any slowdowns on 90 going over Snoqualmie Pass or I-5. Just got morning traffic around Seattle and Portland. Looking pretty good down there in Oregon, going across the Blue Mountains there at Meacham and Cabbage. Not seeing any slowdowns around the Coeur d'Alene area. Looks like they're catching some few slowdowns over there just west of Missoula and east of Missoula because of that snow band you can see right there. All the areas in blue. I-15's got some slowdowns north and south of Helena. Oh, looks like it's gonna be kind of ugly going across. Homestake Pass there by Butte. Not sure about the chain up and stuff on that one. Bozeman's got some slowdowns. Oh, the hill headed east out of Billings. That's got some slowdowns going down there towards Crow, the Crow Nation, Crow Reservation and stuff. Heading up I-94 out of Billings, they got some slowdowns there. Till you get almost to Forsyth, and then it clears up. And after that, it's look like for now it's pretty smooth sailing going across North Dakota. And Wyoming, it looks like it's got some slowdowns there around the Sheridan or Buffalo area. Coming out of Sheridan, going down to Buffalo, and then over to Gillette, and also down to Casper. They got some probably wind-driven snow down there and some slick spots more than likely. But yeah, looks like they had some slowdowns there in between the Rock Springs and Wamsutter. I got a crash there, so yeah, that's going to screw things all up. So, other than that, the rest of the country is looking halfway decent as far as at the moment. But as the weather front builds and stuff, that's going to end up changing and going to hell in a handbasket more than likely. Let's see what Wyoming has to say here. Sorry I didn't blow this earlier. Didn't think about it. But yeah, they're not showing any shutdowns. That one area there by Rock Springs, Point of Rocks. Let's see what it's having to say here. Crash, left lane blocked, westbound. Expect delays. And that's between Patrick Draw and Rock Springs at milepost 134. And the rest of that stretch over to Wamsutter. Slicking spots with snowfall. And I'm sure that they're going to have some interesting times around Elk Mountain there. Slick spots with snowfall and blowing snow. Or expect slick roads with blowing snow. Yeah. So, yeah. And just west of Laramie, slick in spots with snowfall. Doesn't look too bad up there by Buford. Slick in spots with snowfall and fog. Oh, that'll help things immensely there. Doesn't look like a whole lot of excuse me, major problems there in Wyoming. Just normal winter stuff. Like I say, no shutdowns, at least on the interstates. See one here, but more than likely you're not going to be running that. That one looks really twisty and windy. US 14A closed for 22 miles. It's a seasonal closure, so yeah, more than likely definitely not a truck road anyways. So, anyway, 90 east and westbound, you can see is slick roads with snowfall. Heading from, what is it, Buffalo over towards Gillette and Moorhead. So anyway, that's my one update for this Wednesday morning. You gals have a good one. Stay safe, stay out of the ditches, and do your best to not do anything stupid, and so you can stay off Boneheaded Truckers' YouTube page. Alright, this is Greg signing off for this Wednesday morning. If I hear anything more, I'll be back.